What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm back with another Kaspa video. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm, I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
So Kaspa is currently trading at a price point of just over 11 cents. Their market cap is 2.6 billion, which ranks 44th among all cryptocurrencies. They haven't really changed at all since my last video. Now, their circulating supply is 23.4 billion out of a max supply of 28.7 billion, which is about 81.7% in circulation. And then according to CoinMarketCap, Kaspa is down 40% from their all-time high that they reached 2 months ago of just under 19 cents. And it is crazy because it feels like Kaspa has been in a downtrend for quite some time, but it's actually only been 2 months. And I think a lot of people lose sight of that. That is honestly a very healthy retracement for something that went absolutely parabolic over the last year and a half. So if you guys are looking to buy the dip on Kaspa, I recommend using Bybit, KuCoin, or MEXC. I think those are the 3 easiest centralized exchanges to use. And I also want to point out the fact that the Kaspa community is still extremely bullish. None of these people have given up. They're constantly leaving bullish replies. But now we'll get into some Kaspa news. So this is their X account. And I'm just going to say right off the bat, they haven't really posted anything super important since my last video. They're still talking about the Web3 festival, which isn't a bad thing. It's just the fact that I already covered it. But I'll say it again. In general, it's a good thing to see that they're attending events. One of the best ways to build hype around a project is to get your name and technology out there, especially for a project like Kaspa, which hasn't been around near as long as a lot of other layer ones. This is really the only news since my last post. So Tangem Wallet said, we're thrilled to announce that we support payment in selected cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Tether, Kaspa, Solana, and Shiba. And then Kaspa said, it is great to see more adoption and the ability for the Kaspa community to not just store CAS on Tangem wallets, but purchase them with CAS. And I've said this many times. I understand a lot of people aren't going to like the idea of spending and appreciating assets, so they aren't going to want to spend their Kaspa. But it's still always very nice to know that you have the ability to spend it if you wanted to. But now there is one other post that I wanted to show you guys that wasn't posted by Kaspa, but I still think it's interesting. So this was posted by Michael Gano. Kaspa is at extreme lows on both V1 of the rainbow chart according to the risk metric. Historically, this has been the best time to buy. Will this time be any different? And if you do look at the picture, you can see Kaspa is clearly at the bottom of the trend line. And I will also go into technical analysis a little bit later in the video, where I also will point out that Kaspa is extremely oversold. But now we'll hop into some macro news that could affect Kaspa's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Kaspa. So this is Watcher Guru's X account. And they posted on April 26th, BlackRock and Fidelity now hold 428,000 Bitcoin, worth over 27 billion for their spot Bitcoin ETFs. And as always, this just goes to show how much hype there is around crypto right now. Not to mention that even during a Bitcoin dip, it is still holding very strong. We are at 63,700. Oftentimes after the halving, we will drop a lot more than that percentage-wise. But because of these ETFs, they are buying up the Bitcoin like crazy. And then April 25th, crypto firm Consensus sues SEC and asks court to declare that Ethereum is not a security. Now, will anything actually come of this? I have no idea, but it'll be something to keep our eyes on. And then the last thing is this: on April 23rd, BRICS explores creating a crypto stablecoin for global trade settlements. And this also could possibly be very bullish for crypto. Obviously, a stablecoin is quite a bit different than them choosing Bitcoin, but it's still excellent to see that they are considering crypto. But while we're on X, you guys should follow my account at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, and I'm constantly calling out opportunities that I'm seeing in the market. So I think you guys will get some very useful information. And then I also want to take a moment to talk about my private Discord through Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, but there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is going to give you guys closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And a lot of the cryptos that we trade in here are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. For example, a lot of you guys go crazy out there for 20% gains in 2 weeks. There are many times that we are making 129% in a day, 125% in 3 days, 279% in 3 hours. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We are building a very strong community. I'd love to have you guys in here. But now for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is Kaspa on the daily time frame. Now I'm going to be honest, I don't love what I'm seeing right now. And that is because price action has officially broken beneath the 200-day moving average. In my previous video, it was already trading beneath all of the other ones, but we did not want to see the 200-day break. I said if that happens, expect more downside. So even though we are pumping a little bit in the short term, just understand there's a very good chance that we get rejected off of the 200-day. That would be a textbook bearish retest. Now, that being said, if you look at the Fibonacci, we are currently trading on on the 786. This is usually a fantastic accumulation zone, and it also usually means that you are extremely oversold. So based on that alone, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get a bounce. But again, the main thing I'm worried about is a bearish retest. We are trading beneath all of the moving averages. So whether or not we bearishly retest the 200-day, we could also bearishly retest the 21-day. So truthfully, I'm not going to be bullish on Kaspa in the short term at all until we can get back above some of these moving averages. As long as we are trading beneath them, I would expect more downside. And the first level I'd look for is about 0.104. If that breaks, I'd look for just under 10 cents. But again, we are still extremely oversold. So if you believe in Kaspa long term, it might not be a bad time to start dollar cost averaging in. Obviously, that's not financial advice though. Do what's best for you. Now, lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. And this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour rather than the daily time frame because I think it's very important. And I showed you guys this in my last Kaspa video. I said price action had bearishly retested the 200-day 5 different times. So I wouldn't be surprised if we dropped. And we definitely ended up getting that drop. And now the issue is yet again, we are bearishly retesting the 21-day moving average, or at least trading on that line. So this is a very big level. We would like to see Bitcoin close the candle above 64,000. If that doesn't happen, we could get rejected again and fall all the way down to about 62,400. And if that level breaks, I wouldn't be surprised if we fell all the way down to 59,600 again. That would be a very strong level to retest, and we could potentially create a double bottom. But as I talked about earlier in the video, a lot of these dips are just getting eaten up by the large asset managers like BlackRock because of their ETFs. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 59,600, but I would be shocked if we went much lower than this. But as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Kaspa will go this bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.